fell asleep.
Oh. Good.
Robin and I talked a little bit before she fell asleep. She doesn't know anything about her mother. Her grandmother means everything to her.
Mm-hmm.
That poor woman must be frantic, Frisco.
Robert, I just got off the phone with New York PD missing persons.
Well, what'd they come up with?
Nothing. No calls yet about a missing child named Robin Soltini.
Think about it for a minute. Do you think she could possibly have another name or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, she knows her name.
I agree. What I can't figure out is why her grandmother hasn't reported a missing child. I mean, here's this kid's out sleeping in some stranger's house. What kind of people are out in the world today? She shouldn't have a child.
Yeah, what puzzles me is who would the stranger be that would pick her up from camp and dump her on your doorstep?
And who the hell let the chauffeur pick Robin up in the first place?
She's wonderful. She's not even frightened.
All right, let's move on this. Bert, use the phone in my comm room. Contact New York and bust through all the red tape.
Right away.
Frisco.
Yeah.
I want you to use the other phone in the kitchen. Start calling around to all the children's camps in New York. Ask if a Robin Soltini was there.
Right.
There's a directory in the kitchen as well.
All right.
We're not even for sure if the camp is in New York State.
Well, all right, then we move out a little bit. Vermont, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Jersey if we have to.
Yeah, well, at least we know the camp begins with a W.
Yeah. What a cute little thing she is. Left out in the cold like that.
Oh, I don't know if it's so cold around here, Robert. She'll probably be running this house, and you'll be putty in her hands before long. I can see it.
Let's get with the phone, shall we?
Right.
Oh, Felicia. Look,
Yeah?
I'd really like it if you could hang around. If she wakes up, she might be scared, you know, in some stranger's house.
Right.
I gotta think this one through. Who could be behind a wretched stunt like this? That's if what it is.
Robin.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You had a pretty good nap. Are you hungry?
No, thank you.
You want a glass of milk or something?
No, thank you. Where is everybody?
Well, Frisco's in the kitchen using the telephone. And Captain Ramsey and Mr. Scorpio are in the other room, and they're using the phone. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Would you tell me a story?
Oh, you'd like to hear a story.
Yes. About princesses and castles.
Oh, sit back here. It just so happens that I know several stories of princesses and castles. And one of them even has a prince.
Just like stories Love tells me.
All right. Well, once upon a time, not too long ago either, there was a princess who came to town. She was looking for a treasure that she thought was hers. And while she was looking for it, she met a prince. And it wasn't just an ordinary prince, he was a singing prince.
I never heard of a prince who could sing.
Well, there are very few of them, and they're very special. This prince was especially handsome, and he had a marvelous voice. Well, it turned out that the treasure was in town, but it was being guarded by terrible dragons.
When they roared, did fire come out?
Oh, fire and smoke.
Did the prince like the princess?
Oh, yes. In fact, he called her the lady of his heart.
That's nice. Did they fall in love?
Oh, yes, of course they did.
Did they live happily ever after?
Don't you want to hear about the treasure and the dragons?
First, I'd like to hear the ending. Did they live happily ever after?
Did they?
Well, that's the way all good stories end, Robin.
That's the way all good stories end.
Well, there's my little darling. What'd you find out about the camps?
0. Listen, they're all closed. I got about 50 more numbers to call.
If Frisco's right, most camps close right after Labor Day.
Right.
Any luck for you?
Nothing.
Well, did you have...
Did you have a good nap?
Fine. When is my grandma gonna get here?
Dinner's ready.
Smells great. She's sleeping.
I fed her earlier.
Well, I'm sorry.
She's cute.
No leads, Robert. And I'm afraid there's nothing more can be done until morning.
Okay.
And then you'll have to call the child welfare office.
Yeah, I know. Tonight, Robin is my house guest. Felicia, could you stay?
Oh, yes, of course.
Good.
You want me to hang out down here in case somebody calls?
No, I think I can hear the calls all right. You know, she's quite remarkable.
She is.
She seems to have complete faith in us.
Well, she walked into a pretty good group.
Isn't it time for little children to be in bed?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it is.
Well, I'm going to carry her up.
And I'll check with you in the morning, okay?
Yeah, so
Here we go.
There.
Doggos were she.
Oh, look at this. You weren't asleep at all, you little minx. You just wanted a free ride, didn't you?
I think I'll call you Robbie.
Robbie, do you know that you are the youngest woman ever to call me Robbie?
the doll. Oh, you
Got it?
I got it.
Quick, give us the doll.
There, there's your friend. Ooh, it's time to go to bed, I think, for you.